Question number 3 in McKelvie.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question to the Minister of Finance. What reports has he received on the state of the economy?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, today's Statistics New Zealand released figures showing that the current account deficit, the difference between what we spend and what we earn overseas, fell from 3.1% of GDP to 2.9% in the year to June. This is significantly better than forecasts for current account deficit made over the last 3 or 4 years. However, today's figures show that in the June quarter, the current account deficit was $187 million higher than the previous 3 months as a result of record spending by New Zealanders travelling overseas.
Supplementary, Speaker.
Supplementary question in McKelvie.
What does today's release say about New Zealand's level of indebtedness?
The Honourable Bill English. Well, Mr Speaker, New Zealand's level of external indebtedness has been a concern for about the last 30 years. Our net external debt has fallen slightly from 56.7% of GDP to 56.3% of GDP. When the government took office in 2008, New Zealand's net external debt was 83% of GDP, so it has fallen very significantly over the last 6 or 7 years. Over the same period, New Zealand's net international liability position deteriorated slightly because of changes in asset values. Lower national debt is good news because it means New Zealand is better placed to respond to future economic shocks.
Supplementary, Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question in McKelvie.
How are exporters contributing to New Zealand's improved economic position?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, surprisingly well, given the low dairy prices. In the year to June, the value of New Zealand exports to the rest of the world rose by more than $3.3 billion to $71 billion. That is despite the low dairy prices. The New Zealand export economy is becoming more diverse. Tourism, education, the meat industry, kiwi fruit, ICT, manufacturing and seafood are all showing improved performance.
Supplementary question in McKelvie.
What do the falling current account deficit, rising real wages and declining indebtedness tell us about the New Zealand economy?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, it tells us that the New Zealand economy, among developed economies, is in pretty good shape. It's come through the global financial crisis and has become more resilient. Of course, the good and economic figures aren't important in themselves. What matters is household incomes and the confidence that households have in higher incomes and more job opportunities, and this economy is underpinning higher incomes and more job opportunities.